My ex-Filipina in USA pretty much wiped me out, but my new girlfriend wants me to just move and she will support me for 2 years until my social security comes, as I will only have about 10,000 to my name and no income coming in. She and her two brothers will pay the rent and utilities and food for me, as well as I am diabetic and insulin type 2. I feel like I am running away from USA for a better life. At 62 in September 2027, my Social Security will kick in. I am also doing this as a result of hearing that the new admin coming in to USA that even a K1 visa may take 3 or 4 years to get approved, if at all so. Very confused. If need, I go back to the USA and move when I only have 1 year, or wait the 2 full years and go back and visit in 2026. I still wonder, what type of men are the fools, the morons, the idiots that come to the Philippines with no money or a very small amount of savings. This person thinks that a Filipina and many sibling will take care of him and pay for him fully for 2 years, and he thinks 10,000 is enough to last in the Philippines 2 years. It is not. What they want to do is for you to come over with the 10,000, and they want to scam you from that 10,000 and let you be on the streets. They will not take care of you. This person, just by looking at him, you can tell he's a simpleton. He is the perfect candidate to come to the Philippines because the Pinoys would love to have him around. They will take advantage of him and milk him dry within the first month. I guarantee it. They don't care about 2 years. That's why they tell you they are okay with going to pay for everything that you have. You would think this person would have learned from his first experience. A man by the name of Donald says, "Man, you're going from one trap to another." He is correct. Donald is right. This person is going from one bad situation to another and clearly has not learned his mistake the first time. Kevin says, "You think 10,000 US dollars is going to last you until 2027? What? And you think a Filipino family with 3 siblings that have families of their own more than likely are going to take you in out of the goodness of their heart? Stay in the US, my dude." Great advice. Do not come to the Philippines to think you can last 2 years with other Filipinos there. You think your girlfriend is going to support you that long? Why? Why do you think she will do that? No, she will not, because she wants money now, not in 2 years. Bob says, "Like my father told me, any man who gets married more than once is a damned fool, because he did not learn his lesson from the first time. Stay single. Stay in the USA until you get your Social Security. The last thing you want is to be here in the Philippines with no income and little in the way of cash or assets." Yes, that is rule number 1. Do not come to the Philippines unless you have a revenue source, monthly, annually, bi-weekly, whatever. You need money here. This is not a place where you can make money, especially as a foreigner. Tom says, "You have been given some good advice from the group. I've been living in the Philippines for 10 years and have seen several poor expats suffering without pensions, and they are right. Once your money is gone, so are you. Stay in the USA until you have your Social Security and then come over." This is correct. I would recommend you come visit your so-called girlfriend in the Philippines with the 10,000 that you have. Of course, do not bring in the 10,000 cash with you. My point is, keep that money in your bank. Come here and see if they actually will take care of you. Test them the first month or 2. Just come here on a visit, but do not tell them that you're here only visiting. Let them and prove themselves to you. Then you can tell. And even then, I would simply go back and come when I have a real source of income, like your Social Security monthly, in case they decide to turn on you. HR Hamada says, "We are so sorry about your ex, but it's a really bad idea to be in the Philippines with no pension and no insurance and be on the meds or insulin. Your current insurance is not going to be good in the Philippines for more than one shot. That means paying for your doctor visit, your insulin, and your equipment for the rest of your life until you qualify to pay for PhilHealth. Just to get a visa with no pension is going to require 20,000 payment to an escort type of account. Do they have that money? My fiance is a lawyer and most of her family are doctors, so they could afford it if I would have needed it. But what are their jobs? Where can they afford to put 20,000 in an account that they cannot access or use, much less pay your monthly expenses, including your medical expenses? Many people might have that amount of money, but far less have that they can afford to be unproductive for years until you either leave or you invest even more money in real estate. What diabetes meds do you take? If only type 2, you probably are not on injectables. But if it gets worse, insurance in the US, your insulin is capped at 35 per month. In the Philippines, Google says the insulin is 25 to 300 US dollars per vial in the Philippines. If you need 4 vials a month, for example, a low estimate of your insulin will be around 100 US dollars per month, not even counting devices, syringes, and strips. What is the source of their income? Where can they afford 20,000 in the escrow account? And food, shelter, and medical expenses? Are you sure these people are not going to use you for what little you have left and you are not repeating the same mistake? In the US, your insulin is covered by insurance or Medicare or ACA. If you travel to the Philippines, you have to pay for it all yourself, except for maybe a one-time courtesy. I would highly recommend staying in the USA. I have a bit of doubt about them covering all your expenses. Bless this person's soul for having the patience and time to write out a very well thought out answer. She or he is right about what they say. This person is going into a trap. We all know this. Anyone that's been in a relationship with a PNA will tell you that they will try to milk you for whatever you have left. 10,000 is not a lot, definitely. But in the Philippines, 10,000 is a whole lot of money when a girl has to just simply talk to you and tell you that she is your girlfriend, or call you sweetie, or dear, or hun, or whatever bullshit nickname they've given you by now. Jason says, brother, you need to man up and take care of yourself before you try to get any kind of partner involved in your life. Yes, that's true. Maybe too late for this man already. Maybe not. But men need to start taking care of themselves first instead of begging someone in the Philippines to pay for their expenses for 2 years straight. What a fool. I can't even speak or think straight because I'm so livid. People like him make us all look very bad. Brandon says, what if it doesn't work out with you two? Have you considered the repercussions? You could end up homeless. Better to just be patient and wait for your social security. Yes, it's true. Wait, how often have you seen videos on YouTube where they interview or talk to or help or anything with expats that are homeless in the Philippines? That could be you. How do you think they end up over there? Do you think they want to be on the streets? Most of the time is due to a woman. What do you think this man should do? Go to the Philippines and see if this person will actually pay for them? Do you think he should visit? Do you think he should wait until he receives his Social Security? This cannot be a real story. Sometimes I wonder, but then I looked at his profile and you can tell this person is not normal. Yesterday's best comments regarding single mothers. James says, no single moms. Not now, not ever, period. Alexander says, be careful with single moms in the Philippines. You should always get to know the woman and her family beforehand. Make sure she's not married still. Filipinos are smart. They know what they want, but they can act cute and dumb. You may find out that you married the whole family. This is correct. Most of these women are married still, but they lie and tell you they are not, or they simply forge a cinemar or any other document just so you think they are single. There's no way you should ever date a single mother, especially to pay for her baby, her whole family, and her boyfriend, which she claims is her brother. The worst comment is from In the big not. It's simple. I found a Filipina who was a virgin and no parents, and she is a good person with good values. This has to be one of the worst comments of the entire channel on any video. You found a virgin Filipina? An adult virgin Filipina with no parents? Okay. And I found a unicorn. Thanks for watching. God bless.